The weather has been really bad this winter. Just a couple of nights of clear sky. I mean, look at this. Cloudy and snowy. So what can we do in weather like this to observe the stars? Let's have a look. Now, one of the ways to observe the stars when it's cloudy, of course, it's various software programs. The first time I observed the sky with a software was 30 years ago with this nice little program. I remember people would come at my home and I would show them, look, see on the screen, that's the moon. Look outside of the window, it's exactly where it's supposed to be. It was really almost like magic so many years ago. Later on I discovered Stellarium. It's my favorite program to use because it's open source. Open source is really nice. Also, I bought it for my cell phone, and when I wrote to them like a few weeks ago, I told them, look guys, I bought a VR headset. Would you like me to do a review of your program on my YouTube channel? They said, yeah, sure. So they sent me a free copy of the program, and I've been playing around with it for the last few weeks. I have to tell you, I've been really mind blown by the immersion of it all. But enough of me talking about it. Let me show you what it's like in virtual reality. Let's get down to it. For this I will be using my Quest 3 new headset, and if you want to get into virtual reality, I really highly recommend it. Especially this audience will appreciate the high quality lenses that they have. They call it pancake lenses. 2-element lenses with superb quality, and honestly it was the key thing that finally got me to try virtual reality, and I have not been disappointed, especially with Stellarium VR. And here we are. If you've been around astronomy, I think the sky looks familiar. I wish I could tell you exactly what it feels like, because on the screen you're probably seeing it just like a small window, but it really feels like I'm out there. The menu, you can browse it directly in front of you. You have some help section, the sky view that we do right now. You have a search from the entire database of Stellarium, some kind of guided tours, settings, and of course the exit. Let's see the settings. What I really like is that you can set your magnitude, because look, if you set the magnitude to a maximum, it's too many stars. I don't even recognize this sky because we live in Portal 5, 6, something like that. So here you can nicely tune it to something which is more recognizable based on what you're used to outside of your apartment or stuff like that. And here landscape, yeah, you can change what you want. Obviously mine is the Acropolis. It's my favorite one. I come from that region, so we are going to keep it. And here you can set the time, of course, anything, any year, month. It's really good when you want to plan your reservations. So then when you go out, you will immediately know where to find the stuff that you want to observe. Here we have the night sky. With the press of a button and the joystick you can easily change the time of the day. So in this case you can really put the objects wherever you want them to be. I think one of the best functions for this app is that it's quite beginner friendly. You have some tours which help you discover what this is all about. We're going to do the Messier objects.
In the 18th century, French astronomer Charles Messier set out to catalogue faint fuzzy objects that kept confusing him while hunting. This face-on spiral galaxy is locked in a gravitational dance with its smaller companion, NGC 5195. Tidal forces have drawn out its prominent spiral arms, making the whirlpool one of the most photogenic galaxies in the sky.
So yeah, you have a lot of other objects to pick here. You can even go to the planets, go to Jupiter.
Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, is a gas giant composed primarily of hydrogen and helium. Its turbulent atmosphere features powerful storms, including the iconic Great Red Spot. Jupiter has over 79 moons, with the 4 largest. Saturn,
wow.
the second largest planet, is famous for its spectacular ring system, composed of ice, rock, and dust particles.
Nice.
Like Jupiter.
Now here's the cool thing. I can point at Mars and I will see it right here. And I can of course go and have a close look. Nice, right? Wow. Phobos. So let's have a look at Phobos. View. Cool. Of course, I'm looking at it in 3D, right? Then we have Earth. How about Earth? Can we look at Earth? Wow. Pretty good. If I go to the Sun, here I can see all the planets and their current configuration. Now, what would have been really nice is some kind of a fast track in months or years, because I would like to see how the planets will turn in the next 30 years. And here maybe you can see when the Earth will be closest to Mars. Yeah, you can see here Earth when it will be in opposition to Saturn. You can do a lot of stuff here. The only thing I'm really missing here is some kind of a fast track, yeah? So I can quickly change the months or years. But this view is really, really nice. It really gives you an idea of the entire solar system. Let's have a look at M13. Where is M13? Of course, you have a search function of many, many famous objects. Okay. M13 is right over there. Wow. If I click this button, amazing. You get a really 30 magnification of the object and you can really nicely observe it. You don't have to zoom in, you don't have to do anything. And of course, here we can read some stuff from Wikipedia, and yeah, it's just really, really nice. Another option the app has a zoom function with one of the joysticks, but it's a bit janky, so I don't use it too often. See, if I zoom in, I will start to see some of the deep stuff. Now I can see a lot more than I can see with my eyes, and the movement is through the movements of my head. It's a bit sensitive, but yeah, it's okay. I think these are the Pleiades, and now we're at maximum magnification. It's really difficult to maintain the view stable, so that's maybe one feedback for the developers. They really need to do something to stabilize this kind of view. But it's really nice. I can even see them a little bit in 3D. Really, really nice. And of course, another nice function that I really like for us serious astronomers, you have a visibility chart, and here you can exactly see where Jupiter will be visible today. Really, really nice. And here immediately I see that right now it's the highest in the sky, and it will be setting around midnight. So if I want to see Jupiter today, I need to go out by midnight. Is it a substitute for the serious big version of Stellarium or your PC or other serious astronomy applications? Not really, but the main benefit of this one is that it really takes you to that place. You know, observing the stars on my laptop, when I think about it, is just me sitting in front of my laptop looking at a 2D screen representing stars. Looking at Stellarium VR inside the Quest 3 headset with perfectly nice and sharp lenses, it's me actually being there, yeah? It's really, I feel like I'm there. And if I was not making this video, in 5 minutes I would forget that I'm even in my room. It's that good, it's that good. If you have the option of some kind of a headset, I fully recommend it. Get it for 10 bucks. Still needs to iron out a couple of features like the zoom and some of the other stuff, but other than that, I think it's a really great value for the money that you're getting. That's that. I hope you enjoyed it. For the next video, finally I should be getting the filters from SVBony, so I'm hoping to get some review ongoing for the UHC filters, if the weather allows it. If not, I'll keep observing the space in my VR.